Okay, so I realized I never actually started recording, and I already did like 40 minutes of investigation and saw everything, but I never started recording the game. So welcome back to episode 3 of um, Trigger Happy Havoc of Danganronpa 1. And I already started a class trial and I was like remarking how easy it was. And I had no clue how class trial even worked. And honestly, so far, I've been just like kind of reading what's going on and remarking how Hifumi is just like me for real. He has smut. I wish I have smut. No, I don't. But it's crazy he gets to keep his smut.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all.
Oh, Kyoko's talking for the first time now. So far, we've only established that there was a struggle that Sayaka put up, and we established that there's a kitchen knife that's used, not some random knife. She's right, there's gotta be breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not a killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. When you're concentrating, time will slow down and you can't pay attention. Ready your aim. Easier to target. Concentration consumes focus gauge. If this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. The focus gauge will recover over time. This is so strange. Is this like testing your logic, like speed of your logic? What's the like actual skill?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder.
But where does that Toto must have did it in secret?
No,
Toto.
it's wrong.
Who's Toto? I forgot who Toto is.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness?
These people actually just
What do you
not.
think, Tina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
These people not doing any investigation and just blaming Makoto is actually crazy. You know what? This is actually just liberals and conservatives as well. Conservatives and liberals both don't actually do research most of the time. They just hear whatever their first news source is and believe in it. And I'm pretty guilty as well. Reminds me of that one time in college where like this really smart conservative first year and I'm the second year. They just came up. I was like complaining about like raw milk and how like that was a big feud that Kennedy Jr. was onto, or not feud, like thing that he was interested in. And I was like, it's kind of dangerous to drink raw milk, no? And he was just like firing back with like, okay, but isn't it like also dangerous that with the farming practices now and how like dirty it's gotten? If it's like all natural, like I don't know, 200 years ago, the raw milk is probably not that dangerous.
Are in on it together.
It's all big milk.
Lying to protect each other. Idiot swimmer girl.
Whoa, pause.
More importantly,
Homo
why would I get involved in something like that?
sapiens? What's it
Speaking
called?
of which, I'd like to ask.
Ad hominem.
If
Homo
there is an
sapiens.
accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but
Only
only
one.
the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rules?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already. Oops. Did I say?
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh,
I
so
didn't
much
go,
help.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then
This is actually like
who
the
did
game
take the
master.
knife?
They set up like a
Hina
Dungeon
seems the obvious candidate.
and
After
Dragons
all,
game, and
she
then they
just
just
said she
spoil
was in the
stuff, and they just
dynamo.
want to see reactions.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's
Me.
right.
But
Oh,
then,
Leon's so
would
real. He
either
forgot
one of
the
them have
characters'
grabbed the
names.
knife?
Actually, no.
just spit it out.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I
Whoa.
got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
That's chill though. Like two
Which
girls
means
in the same
we
room,
have
or like
airtight
two
alibis.
girls in the same room. It's
Stay
chill.
over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, it doesn't.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Finally, I thought you were the ultimate reader. Where's your Lexile level going? Yeah, I thought you're supposed to be good at reading to be good at writing, but I guess not. I guess she's probably getting like 780 on a like SAT or something.
You are?
Bro, oh
I'm
my
so
gosh.
sorry.
Taka,
It
bro.
wasn't either of
Straight
you.
cis
What possibility
gender
is
male.
there?
Oh my gosh.
Actually,
Actually
there
crazy.
is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka just killed herself, no? I feel like that like made it
I got it! Then
more obvious.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, as she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Intriguing.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Oh no, Makoto, you're digging yourself in a hole more.
After all,
No, you're wrong.
Whoa, you're wrong.
That's how
The
you
PNG
arguments
twitching in the
send
left.
us all off in the wrong direction.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Oh. PNG twitching is crazy. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that
Oh my
Makoto
gosh,
is the killer,
Kyoko.
wouldn't you say?
Oh my gosh,
Because you
Kyoko.
see, if the room
Yuck.
did belong to the killer, then they did something most
Yeah.
bewildering.
Yeah.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
What do you say?
Bewildering.
If the room did belong to the killer, until we...
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to? Yes. Why is it always on not? You don't want to hear more automatically. This is so dumb. Important phase. You'll deduce the phrase from letters flying around and letters already shown. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Oh my gosh. Suffer damage to your influence bar. You'll fail. Good luck, have fun. Something should have been at the scene, but that wasn't. That must have been the crucial point. We can figure out just what that something is. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Hair? I bet it's hair. Yeah. It's not hair? Oh, H-A... Hair. Okay.
Now I understand.
Apparently I wasn't shooting it well enough.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
so the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't
Oh.
be unusual at all to find my hair
Whoa.
at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No, it
If that were the
doesn't.
case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah, what the heck? Celeste, are you like
Yes, very
5
true,
IQ?
Very true.
Okay, then.
How are you
why
even
is
the
there
ultimate
any
gambler?
hair on the ground?
Celeste is not being in fraud allegations for sure. They're just aura
Her
farming,
got
all
rid of
these
it all,
people.
of course. to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Oh my gosh. That was not so hard, guys. That was not so hard.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Whoa. Thank you, Kyoko. Very cool. Oh my
Are you
gosh.
sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Okay, Kiyotaka.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Whoa.
I would like to hear
The
these
smirk.
reasons.
The Kyoko smirk.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room.
We
first,
actually got a pro
then
here.
fled
We're
into
all
the
just kind of
bathroom,
noobs.
Right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had there
Oh,
was clear
that's
evidence.
why they broke the knob. I wanna have... Or... The broken knob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the
This is like a Persona moment. It's
You're
like,
talking about the
Persona!
doorknob,
And then
right?
they have the cut in.
Huh? The doorknob.
How do they present evidence without pictures?
It
They're
was
just like
completely
saying it
broken.
off of it, saying it off rip.
See how the top part was unscrewed?
Oh, I guess there's
And
an
the
actual
doorknob's
picture
about ready
showing.
to fall off?
Oh yeah, it's true. But what does it mean?
In
What does that
trying to
mean?
bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
It's crazy that Kyoko ties her hair every
This is
day.
another
Why does she
most
not just cut her
bewildering act
hair?
For the room's owner.
It's like
It proves Makoto
so
is beyond
it probably
suspicion.
drops so much on the crime scene. Surely
So
she'd
what?
care for
You're saying
that.
he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's
You still don't see? Let's take another look at how the
Bewildering act. I didn't notice at first. Bit too more to learn. Okay, there's a bit more to learn. Okay. Number of weak spot will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all the weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, you will also okay. So I have to start reading now. I have to start reading now is what you're saying. I have to actually start thinking. Oh gosh. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
True.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Kyoko would never say anything
then the
wrong.
killer ran after her.
So
And they got into the
I can just
bathroom.
like bot. Yeah, okay.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because
True.
Sayaka had locked it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't lock it. I missed!
Had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job,
I missed!
It was you! What? We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran, and they got into the
I
bathroom.
missed.
At that point, the killer had it because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally,
What the
the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job.
It was you!
I have to do it again. Gosh darn it. I do have to use the focus thing?
The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into.
Then the killer ran after, and they got into the bath. At that point,
The killer had because Sayaka had locked it.
Okay.
It's wrong.
I missed twice. Gosh darn it.
The reason my bathroom didn't open was, after all,
Yes.
Then what?
because it was. Huh?
I was
My
stuck.
bathroom door
I was
doesn't
stuck
fit
in the
my
restroom.
right.
Help me.
Monokuma over there can testify.
Yep. True as true can be.
Oh, we can have the
But
judge.
you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right?
Ramon, Lamau. So funny. So
That's
funny.
not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
I don't like slice of life
But the
anime.
killer didn't know that.
Because
and
slice
assumed
of
it was
life
locked.
anime, they're
So
like
they
so
tore apart
boring.
the
There's no
doorknob to
point to
get
it.
in.
Kind of like
Okay, but then why
Lucky
would the
Star.
killer
It reminds
even
me of
think
Lucky
the door
Star.
was locked in the first place? Everyone
Because
should
some
have
of these
known
people are
he
so
hadn't
dumb,
locked
like
any
Lucky
of the
Star.
boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake.
oh, the door frame was swapped.
I got it! The
killer? What? Are you saying the
And yet, he's
saying what?
well, to be more what the killer didn't know was that Makoto, and which is what led to the missing.
Then there would have been a lock-em.
So they had no idea.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came up. The killer must have been considerably.
Regardless, it was a pointless act.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Right?
That is a definite possibility.
Okay,
So the
Byakuya.
killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay.
That's what I've been
then
trying
who
to tell
did
you.
do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide?
FF, forfeit right now, FF. Oh my gosh.
Why don't we
It's
just
over.
vote right now? Majority rules.
Dude, Kyotaku's not real.
Rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Oh my, Leon OG.
Our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously.
You're
needs
literally
to
just
do
gonna
something.
die.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't
Bruh.
have to sound so disappointed.
Dude, why do they all
It's
think
fine,
she's
it's
stupid?
fine.
It's
Just
actually
ask a
crazy.
question.
Even
yeah.
Kyotaku's
Okay, so
like hot-headed. This is crazy.
I was just wondering.
Yes.
Maybe. Sayaka
Fine.
just
Oh my
put the
gosh.
piece
Normal question.
That
Insane.
seems way
Then
negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear.
Fine. How about they could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in?
Hifumi finally,
That
thank
can't be
goodness.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
But this is just hearsay, no? Like, where's the thing? She said she wouldn't switch rooms. I guess does.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Skibbity
What if being
toilet.
Scared was a lie.
Huh?
What?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me.
She lied
Can you
to
still
me?
deny the possibility?
Sayaka will lie to me? Come see me. What? Just two in front. See. Check the door plates.
I found a
Nameplates so you
notepad
don't
during
get
my
the wrong.
search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write,
No
you can
way.
leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of
Oh,
paper,
wait,
and you
the
can see
genius.
words.
Always actually have higher IQ than half the characters right
I
now,
better
which
make
is
sure
kind
I
of
get the
crazy.
paper out before I use it
Despite
from now
like
on.
her character archetype.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Yeah, when you have like you're in a
Oh,
place with
and I should
literally
also
zero
mention,
evidence.
I
I guess
found
it's
the
useful.
notepad on the desk in Makoto's room,
Pause.
which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Whoa.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there,
Or
Sayaka
Sayaka.
who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
I
No,
wish.
I didn't. But of
Would have
course
been
he
great.
Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Sayaka's
Sayaka's signature.
Oh, thank you so much. Sayaka wrote it.
But why?
What does she
Why
mean
would
by
she
that?
write that?
Why would she
Like
do
her
that?
own
Don't
way
do
of
that!
getting in touch with a certain
Certain some. She doesn't love me?
Under their door
What the
to let them know
heck?
she wanted to meet with
You know,
them.
this is not even worth playing. This is not it. I don't feel loved and secure and happy. And I thought I have a girlfriend for the first time in my life, and it's like a beautiful girl, and she actually just wanted NTR me, that'll rare, you know, cheat on me. This is crazy. Because I'm easily influenced. Like, this hurts.
even if they did,
I don't think I can
do
take
not
this
think
anymore,
they are
guys.
involved in what
I'm about to
happened.
cry. This hurts.
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Oh,
Here we go then.
Charlash.
Pay attention.
Charlash. Whoa. Oh, Celeste, finally. Beating the fraud allegations, perchance?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
What? Why did she bump up her accent?
The place they were asked to come to. It specifically says my room.
Oh. Fraud.
Sayaka and Makoto were in the know. It specifically said, I see.
So if then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Whoa.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
So in
True.
other words,
Even if someone did read the note, they would not have any connection to what happened.
True.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
but in the
That's the
note,
nameplate.
it specifically said, I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
The room that so we know their words.
Even if someone did read, they would not have any.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh. I'm glad you just get to play this over and over again.
Specifically said, I see.
So it's the big
Then they would have
yellow
gone
one.
exactly.
No, that's wrong.
Switching nameplates? Okay. I already kind of figured that one out
Nameplates
as
on Mai
well.
and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms. And as a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in,
Then, if someone did, plus their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Who did it? The killer?
Shoot!
What, it's not the killer? Sayaka herself?
I got it!
Oh.
And so the only
so
other
dumb.
person besides me who
I'm
even
so
know to
dumb.
switch the nameplates.
I'm actually so
You
dumb.
can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk about just in 5 minutes. Come see me. Check the nameplates.
She specifically tells the reader she would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched. But why would she switch? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in.
What?
Inviting someone to your room.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Yes, killed Haka! My go!
Who did it? Whoever
My
she
go,
invited
as
over is
some
the
would say.
culprit.
But we
Go
still
for
don't
it.
know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka thought
It's actually
should have
pretty
been in the
fun
room,
game.
yes?
Celeste.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question.
Yes.
I want to see
You're right.
like Celeste gamble.
We
I
just
hope
have
like
to
one of
figure
the
out what happened
times
during
we
the
just
fight, right?
in her like hangout events is just
There was a
gambling.
replica sword
That'd be
in the
hard.
murder scene.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break the
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke?
Why? Oh, the sheath. Sheath. The sheath was found. Scratch.
Shoot!
Dude, I'm actually throwing here. It's not the sheath. Perhaps it's the. It has gold on it.
I got it!
Okay, yeah.
All you have to right there where her wrist is. It sure is. So you barely and there's some on her wrist.
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Is it? Oh, there's a little bit more to learn. Really, a little bit. This narrative sucks. Oh my gosh. Start loading multiple truth bullets. Only one of the bullets actually. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's actually difficult. Okay, so that's why I was confused about like how do I like switch ammo?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
They killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The sword was used first, and then the knife came afterward. Is this really the order of events?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
I guess it was not a sword.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden.
But then the culprit took that.
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
Well, it's probably the first weak point.
When the fighting grabbed the culprit,
and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. They used the sheath a lot.
Actually, no. I don't think... Because the sword sheath had been scratched, see? There's a...
Something sharp. You mean...
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so...
If the sword was used
Oh my
first...
god.
If you were going to attack
Baka.
with the...
That's true. With the sheath on.
Okay, so if they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive in that situation. There wouldn't be any...
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So
Whoa.
she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
Okay.
And after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Wow, really?
what? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used a knife is her palm, her broken wrist, her palms, I guess. No.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that? Just...
Like I said before, the gold coating on that... In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because there's really no way she could have...
Maybe she washed her hands after...
Sorry, but I don't think...
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh, Sayaka wanted to set up Makoto as the person who killed the...
I got it.
She wanted to set up
According to the
Makoto
Makoto
as
file,
the person
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30
to
a.m.
who killed the person, other people,
In other words,
by killing
at
people in
nighttime.
her room.
And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Dude, she must smell so good right now.
Bye.
You're no different.
He's taking
You
some...
smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
They should sniff each other out.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
He does look like a monkey. He looks like he comes from like Super Monkey Ball
So
right now.
anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer. is
100
the only one
100
who
gorillas
used the
versus
sword.
one man. Who'd win?
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Was Masaka. What? What did you say? Damage the sheath. The killer?
Shoot.
It's the other way. The one who damaged the sheath was.
I got it.
Wait.
Sayaka?
Oh yeah,
But
that makes
we already
sense.
said that the attack.
The person with the knife attacked first.
And the one who attacked first.
Sayaka?
Now you
Sayaka was trying to
understand?
kill people?
She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's she took the knife from the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I like that face,
She was
Byakuya.
staying in.
Look at me like that more, please.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed.
It's
These are
interesting
all
that
the
the left
actions
portraits
of the
don't match up with the actual
Which
one.
brings up
Maybe they're
another
too busy, too lazy to code it.
Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
So less like
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
was to
was so that
pin
she
it
could
on
pin
you.
the crime on you. That is a possibility.
It's funny to think about how the Church of Sayaka person could think,
Sayaka wanted to
could like,
on me?
could not know this,
That would also
not
explain
not
why
know
she
that
switched
Sayaka
the
was
knife.
actually like,
She wanted to get
guilty.
whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto.
But for that to
Celeste's
happen, the target
voice
had to be
actress
ruled
is
out,
like
while
accent is
still
actually
keeping
so
the
bad
room
though.
swap a secret.
Also, Makoto.
Knew she had
If the
switched
target
rooms,
knew
it
she
became
had the
suspicious
three
right away.
rooms.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Oh.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh, Byakuya.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack, but that must be when her wrist.
The tables were suddenly.
Just hold on. That can't because.
Hey! You're being super boring right now. Come on, wouldn't it be awful if I had...
Oh yeah.
Makoto, right now you just need. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka.
Whoa, who is it? Always account. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, dying message, I guess.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
The left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger, that could only be because she used.
I see. She broke her right wrist.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or...
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a. Of course.
Oh!
They're not numbers, they're
What?
name.
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there.
No.
So I assumed it was
Noel?
1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Oh.
Whoa. You
What a
probably
twist.
just said something worth a shit.
Chihiro. No.
But even if that
Although you're
is
really
an
annoying.
N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
True.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh. Leon! No, Leon!
Now I see
No, it's not
she
Leon,
wrote
is
down the
it?
killer's name.
Huh? So, whose name did she
No,
write?
Leon! No, Leon! Why is it Leon? Leon's such an OG. Oh my gosh. And we have to figure it out ourselves. Leon, where are you? Oh my OG, no.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to if you turn.
I would never have figured that out. So all this just boiled down to Leon. All this whole case boiled down to this final dying message. Nothing else mattered really.
What the hell are you talking about?
I guess everything else was like clearing up like Makoto's name, but like Leon, like that's all that mattered.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be in
Whoa! Masaka. No way.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
That was the bloodstain thing?
I got it. You mean the burnt shirt?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, and to dispose of the shirt covered in the...
But one piece burned off,
and the killer didn't notice. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh, it looks like Leon's clothes. He just has the same clothes? The designer clothes? He has two of them? Insane, Leon.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one with...
That's right. There are plenty. With just that one little charred piece.
You're right. That alone is...
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yeah.
Which... The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
I got it.
How did he get
Look
past the lock?
closely at how the shirt was disposed of.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash.
Right? Well, it's probably not Hifumi.
Interesting.
Wait, how do you get in without? Oh, crystal ball? What? Oh, he used the crystal ball to hit. Oh, and he's a baseball player!
Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who could get to the person who...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Which means the only possible...
Okay, so... Huh?
Oh my, Hifumi. OG, I'm so sorry.
The key to the track. Whoever was on cleaning duty
must have had it, right?
Okay, it's not that.
Shoot!
So what's the right evidence to shoot? I already figured it
The
out.
only one who... The person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order...
Okay, crystal
No,
ball.
it's wrong.
The crystal ball, he used the crystal ball to... How is that possible?
Hold on.
I guess he's
I
good.
think I know how someone
How did he
dispose
throw
of
it?
the evidence
Did he use the
without
crystal?
using the
You can
trash
turn it
room.
on with the crystal ball. But
if
how
you
do you
can't
throw
get
the
past
shirt?
gate, you couldn't possibly.
Yes, you could.
What is it? Some kind of glass ball?
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal.
But how would you...
Throw it.
I got it.
Duh.
The killer simply took aim at
Thank you for the
all they
freebie
had to
game.
do was hit
It makes
that
me feel
switch.
so smart.
through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before?
Oh no, Leon. Why is Leon the one, bro? Why is Sayaka like this? Why does Sayaka not love me? Why do you not love me? Why do you not love me?
Was because
I didn't hit her. I did not. I did not. Why did Sayaka try to kill like the best baseball player? Couldn't she have picked like someone a little bit weaker?
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene.
Although Leon's not like that bad, honestly, I feel like. Like, he was doing self-defense, really.
The incinerator, if the killer
But I didn't hit her. I did not. I didn't hit her. I did not. I didn't hit her. Ah, Sayaka, why do you have to do this to me? Sayaka. Why do you do this? I did not hit her. I did not hit her.
It'd be impossible. Difficult, absolutely.
Because he's the ultimate baseball star. I didn't hit her.
Any idea how?
A target 30 feet away would surely.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit Makoto. Go ahead and review, and with that,
listen to me.
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been
No,
answered,
Leon, no.
and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Please. Closing argument, complete summary, reproduce in the form of a comic book. Truth panels, left mouse button. Holy cow! A hint. I might need to break through. Whoa. Okay, Act 1. What? It'd be him coming into the room, no? And she'd miss, and he'd deflect with the sword. And then she attacks. And I deflect and you attack. I have no clue actually. I'm a little confused. I guess that one is the... Oh, that one's deflect. He saw the sword. That looked like he was carrying the sword. It hit her. She's so scared. I want to see Sayaka like in despair like this every day. It looks so beautiful. Oh, that's later. This one's that. Oh wait, he's already in. He's in. He attacks. Does she write right now? Why she drop it? Does she really drop it? Violently attack? Violently twist, I guess? What's the difference between the two? She writes here. Yeah, because the name's already there in that panel. He literals. He uses the crystal ball to open it. He shatters and then he just pitched his clothes as well. That's pretty impressive, I have to say.
The killer is you. I think I'd better take one.
Whoa, this goes pretty hard.
The killer went to the room.
I didn't know Danganronpa is this cool.
Words, my room.
I like the art style as well. Sayaka looks very pretty in these images, unlike her actual splash art.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
What? There's... Oh, ding.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
So if she didn't have the fake sword, she would have been fine, I guess.
Broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Ding.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Oh.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Bathroom. She wanted to skip the toilet.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. Sayaka knew about that.
Oh, I guess it was... Okay, I was a little confused. I thought it was like twisted really hard. Okay.
The killer, what they didn't know was that
Yeah, I thought it just came off because it twisted really hard.
So instead, and stabbed Sayaka.
Whoa. Leon.
Well, with what strength she had remaining, to keep the killer from noticing.
Who writes?
She wrote it on the wall.
Why would the end not, like, the middle bar not, like, be obvious? Because she wrote it, both, like,
and with that, all
vertical
her strength
parts
was
really
gone.
well. But the one that connects should, like, be
With
first,
Sayaka
so
dead,
the
killer
last
quickly
bar should
began
have been
destroying
fading
the
the most
evidence.
instead of the middle bar in end.
First, they took off their
But
shirt.
I
which
guess
was
that's
covered
just
in
a
their
little bit
victim's
of a
blood.
plot hole. Or, like, just to remain suspenseful. Otherwise, it would have been obvious it's a name, I guess.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
I wonder if we get to see other people's rooms sometime.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room. They tried to burn the shirt, but the trash room was blocked.
I knew it was on Hifumi,
So
honestly,
they came
because
up with a
Hifumi
plan
is such a
against
bro,
Hiro's
and they
crystal
wouldn't make
ball,
something this
which
obvious.
he'd left in the laundry room.
I wonder who'd
Killer
actually,
managed
like,
to throw
predict
the
this.
ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person,
Why do other people
that'd
get to
be
keep stuff as well?
impossible,
I guess that's the cost
but
of
the killer
being
had
just
the
the
confidence
most
to
lucky
take a
student.
shot.
Ultimate
And
lucky
that's
student.
because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Turns out being ultimate doesn't mean you have high IQ. It's because so many students are so dumb.
Which then quickly roared.
Rah, oh, and then, okay. Makes sense.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a
I imagine, personally.
There was one thing they missed.
The shirt. Scrap.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire. The killer didn't notice this.
Whoa! It's you, Leon!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do.
Objection, objection, objection.
Object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence.
It's all theory.
Where's
Theory
the
can only
evidence?
take you so far.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is Makoto.
Bola time battle? What? Whoa. Simply won't hear what you want to say. Engage in head-on battle. Destroy the opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. It's a rhythm game? I have to play a rhythm game? Lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy a statement you locked on with the left mouse key. This method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. How am I still losing in this? If you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. Tempo changes, so does the timing for hit. So watch out for that. Final strike. Deals enough damage. Well, Leon looks in despair looks so pretty and beautiful. Little twink. How's he a
When
twink?
the killer
Though?
broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
I refuse to
Do you think people have actually changed his clothes?
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Kyoko's actually just carrying here. Where will we be without an actual detective?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
Oh my fuck. This is so hard. What the heck?
Shut up. Stupid. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
I can't believe I'm losing at the rhythm game. I'm actually crashing out.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Do I have to play the whole game over again? This is actually insane. I lost at a damn rhythm game.
I refuse to give up yet.
Come on, just let me play the rhythm game.
So what?
Oh my gosh, the rhythm game. I can't take this anymore. They can't keep getting away with this.
Kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
How the frick do you do this? This doesn't feel very intuitive. I can't do this anymore. I'm actually just getting pummeled. Yes, please. Why is this the hill I'm dying on? This is so sad. Okay, let's read it again. Ball time battle. Destroyer the rhythm. Temple marker. Yeah, that's a temple marker. Match your button presses with each temple marker as they move across the screen. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked on by use this method to deal damage. Do this consecutively and start up a temple. Keep this going and hit temple up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get temple down. Temple. Deal enough damage. So I guess I can just keep on with the left button and click right button. According to the rhythm without change.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
Crazy.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
Why is this game just a rhythm game?
Shut up. Stupid.
This is not fair. I did not pick hard for this.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh my gosh, I'm flipping out. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this any longer. He can't keep getting away with this. Do I need to right click on the button as well? Yes, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
But he stayed determined. He stayed hopeful. There's so much hope. Kyoko, please wait for me. Ah. Leon's actual face.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh, I get it now.
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your
Oh,
proof? You kidding me?
this is not so hard.
It wasn't me. Stupid.
You right click on one button. You don't just right click all the time.
Where's your proof?
You have to right click on tempo as
You
well.
kidding me?
Oh, this is not so hard.
You lied. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
Boom, boom, boom,
Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh my gosh, this is actually so easy. Oh my gosh. It's not even that hard. Okay. I was crashing out, I have to say.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I was actually crashing out.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
What, girls can't use screwdrivers?
Screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't
Yeah,
even
girls don't know how to
screws.
unscrew things. That's why.
The toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Wait, so Leon
That's
planned to
because the
kill
culprit didn't
Sayaka
know it was
anyways?
your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Oh.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Oh.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Oh.
It had to be their very own
Urethra.
toolkit.
It makes sense.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Yeah, baka baka. Oi oi. Oi oi.
If I'm
Ba
right,
baka.
I
Baka.
will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
What?
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Oh yeah. Answer to
And let me
Byakuya.
say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Whoa.
Stupid.
Oh, crash out. The crash out. The crash out hurts, brother. The crash out
So,
hurts.
you have no rebuttal?
No rebuttal
Then it
whatsoever.
seems
Yada
we are
yada
finished
this. Crazy. He looks like Scream. The Scream. I did great, right? Yeah, I did so good. Oh, the shootout was really bad. 87 gamble? Oh my gosh.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to count?
Oh my gosh, so much gambling.
You all have a
This is so
lesson in
worth.
front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't. Okay,
You have to
who will
vote
be
for people.
chosen as the
I
pick?
wonder
What's
who
it
will get
gonna
voted
be?
for. I bet Makoto's still gonna get like 3 votes or something like that. Even though we laid it all out. Is this the punishment execution screen video? Right on the money. Oh, no more voice acting.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
I thought Leon was a chill guy, I'm not gonna lie.
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a choice.
That's
So,
true.
That's none of you are any different. I was just.
That's true.
Hey, come on!
But why did he bring his screwdriver? The truth is that Sayaka's trying to frame. Oh no. Oh. I mean, that's not that crazy. Is that why she talked to him? Who knows? But it is true that, like, Sayaka remembered so much about Makoto. Delicious despair. Yum.
That's enough. Calm down.
Yes, indeed.
Whoa.
Punishment?
I mean, why did
You mean?
Monokuma actually
Wait a sec.
dodge the thing? Dodge the initial swing
Yeah, that's it.
when he was with Sayaka in the rest classroom together by themselves.
Okay?
That is true. He uses his own
Do
toolkit.
you understand?
Do you understand? Celeste?
That's why.
So like my middle school French teacher was like had this running gag about pizza. So there was this like pizza in the store. It's called Celeste Pizza. Do you not understand? And there's this pizza in the store called Celeste Pizza. And she just, frozen pizza in the store, and she just bought it. And she bought it, after she bought it, she was like telling us about how shit it was, frankly speaking. Like, we were in middle school back then, so like, definitely not allowed to cuss. And our teacher was like, old lady, 80 years old, 70 years old or something. And then she was just telling us in English about how bad the pizza was. And she just cussed in front of us because it was just that bad, apparently. And it's called Celeste Pizza. And middle school me was like, listening to the story, be like, "Aw, my teacher's sharing a story about herself. Very interesting." But like, I was also thinking like, wow, Celeste Pizza, like the video game. That's so awesome. I love Celeste. Also, I never beat Farewell, which is kind of sad. Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
Please, don't do this.
Please.
Hey.
You know what I also hate? The people that just watch Danganronpa executions as if they're actually interesting. Because that irks me, because you don't deserve any of this. You don't deserve watching the punishment if you didn't experience the whole story yourself. The payoff is not worth it. You're just depriving yourself of another thing you can enjoy in the future. Because in the midst of everything losing meaning in the modern era. So I'm gonna enjoy this because I deserve it. It's game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Whoa. Whoa. The eye's moving. Electric chair. Is he gonna go in the electric chair? Whoa, his butt. Good thing he's wearing jeans. This is pretty calm on, I'm not gonna lie, as far as executions go. Never mind. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get flinged baseballs. That hurts. The 1000 blow. Whoa, the Gatling gun. Are the balls breaking on him because it hit so hard? That's crazy. This is about to be like some like Burger King commercial. Be like, oh, the burger's so fresh, and all the like the slow motion like water dripping off the burger patty or something. The patty's like sweating from all the like sweat it takes to get cooked. Wow, he's dead. It would seem he's dead. True faith of despair.
Extreme!
My adrenaline's popping right out of control. Oh, whoa, what's going on? I can't take this anymore. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. How do you even graduate? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type. This is so stupid. The jokes are so dumb. Common sense, nothing makes sense. Wow. I don't even want to read what Monokuma says. It's like so useless. Get out. So what does it take for graduation to even be triggered?
What does this mean?
Hey.
I mean, it's not so bad.
Kills! Chills! Kills!
Hey.
Is this a fourth wall break? Or is this like a reality TV show? Everyone's been waiting for. Sense of time, too scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their stone faces were stone, their voices dead, but it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case by yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought that had never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target
It's
like
true.
that. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka will know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However.
Even if you ask her, you can infer it. Don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway.
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the death of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others will never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their death? I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. I can't wait for Danganronpa 2 where Makoto's like, I played these games before! Or Byakuya Togami. I've played these games before! So this, instead of forgetting about them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. When she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well, I'm psychic. Oh my gosh, he's carrying on. Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. This is so peak. Why is white, like, liquid, semen all over the screen? 12 people left. Like the 12 deadlies. To be continued. Just like One Piece. And this concludes episode 3 of the Let's Play. Thank you for watching, everyone. Maybe I'll release 2.5 with just the audio. Doom. Okay, I saved. Okay.